what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we are back with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video, and we will be taking a look at the TIKI girls and basically just going over a full review, how to gear it, what my thoughts are, where to use them, and basically everything that has to do with TIKI girls. Alright, so the first one we have pulled up is the Nature TIKI girl. It is Connie or Connie, however you guys want to say it. And as far as her skills are concerned, all the TIKI girls actually have the same first skill, which attacks enemies with her TIKI, can be empowered by Ancestor's Fever to deal damage in a wide circle, and have bonus effects on every third attack. And then she has this passive where whenever she receives a critical hit, she will actually gain attack speed, which is super nice because she is a very tanky unit. She's going to be taking a lot of aggro from a lot of units, and she's going to be raising her attack speed, which is really, really nice. Okay, so that is the same across the entire unit. All different elements, they all have the same first skill. The other skill that everybody has is the TIKI spin. Everything's exactly the same. Spin slowly in a circle while channeling, dealing damage and knocking back enemies. While spinning, she quickly accelerates and gains the immunity buff. So what this does is she starts spinning very slowly, and then she starts getting crazy, and then you get the haste buff from the other skill, and she starts knocking people back, especially in 5v5. This is a crazy, crazy good unit for 5v5 PvP if you guys haven't already seen that or been a part of something where you've gotten wrecked by a Connie in 5v5. But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, so let's go back to the first skill here, which is Earth Slam. This smashes the ground with her TIKI, creating a fissure that deals damage and slows the enemies in a line. So she throws it down and it sends a little fissure out, and it slows people that run over the fissure, basically. Now, Ancestor's Fever, this is the second skill, calls upon the power of her ancestors, reducing all damage taken and creating an aura that raises attack and applies the haste buff to herself and nearby allies. While active, every third TIKI smash additionally deals additional damage and immobilizes nearby enemies. So this right here, Ancestor's Fever, it will basically empower the TIKI smash and allow her to immobilize nearby enemies on her basic attack. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so basically, if you think about it, when she's ganking people in 5v5 PvP, what's she gonna do is she's gonna throw down her Earth Slam, she's gonna slow everybody, and then she's gonna use Ancestor's Fever, which is gonna give her haste, and then she's gonna use TIKI Spin, which is giving her an immunity buff, and she's gonna go run and bump everybody back into her teammates so that way they can kill them, and it's an easy ganking unit. Connie, really, really nice. Used in 5v5 PvP. You can also potentially use her in arena defense, I would say, if you are going to gear her up for a PvP arena units. I would say build her super tanky on dazzling. If you're going to build any of them dazzling, all the gear for every single one of these units is going to be dazzling, in my opinion, with a lot of HP and a lot of defense, and just make them very tanky. Okay, so that's the gear for all of them across the board. Now that we have that out of the way, let's move on to the light one. And the light one has, I think, in my opinion, the best kit out of all of them. So it has the same first skill, TIKI Smash. Fissure, instead of slowing them down, it actually immobilizes them with Fissure. So smashes the ground with the TIKI, creates a fissure that deals damage and immobilizes enemies in a line. Okay, now Mauna Loa, this one instead, it calls upon the power of the ancestors, reducing all damage taken and creating an aura that raises crit and applies the haste buff to herself and nearby allies. While active, every third TIKI smash deals additional damage to nearby enemies. So Mauna Loa, I think, is actually maybe... it might be a worse skill than the Connie's second skill, Ancestor's Fever. So this, it empowers the first ability, the basic ability, to immobilize people. But the Ailani's second skill doesn't empower it. You have to rely on the fissure to immobilize people. So keep that in mind if you're building Ailani for arena defense, okay? Now we have the TIKI Spin. It's the same thing as all the other ones as well. Like I said, it just does the immunity buff, spins in a circle, and knocks people out. I would use her in arena defense. If I was going to use her in anything at all, that would be the place that I would use her, and I would build her on dazzling, super tanky, like I said. Now Lay is the dark one. It has the same first skill, same third skill, or same first basic ability, and then same third skill. The first skill is Earth Slam, which smashes the ground with her Tiki, creating a fissure that deals damage and slows the enemies in a line, just like the nature one. And then Mana Kiai is a little different because it raises defense and applies haste. Doesn't do anything for the first skill though, other than deal additional damage to nearby enemies. That's it. Okay. Now, those are the 4-star units for the Tiki girls, but the other two, the fire and the water ones, are actually 3-star units, so they're a little bit, you know, they don't have as many base stats, or they don't have as much base stats, and they definitely don't have the skill set as the other ones do. So Mommy is the fire one, and she has the same first basic ability. Her first skill, though, which is Quake, is like awful, okay? It just smashes the ground with her Tiki, creating fissure that deals damage to enemies in a line. Doesn't slow them, doesn't immobilize them, doesn't do anything like that. Mana Loa is the worst out of the second skills in my opinion, because it doesn't do anything with the first skill. It doesn't slow them, doesn't immobilize them, doesn't do anything like that, okay? Tiki Spin is just kind of the same thing as all of them though, which is not a bad skill. It's just the other skills that she has are like the worst out of all of them, but she is a 3-star, so keep that in mind. I would use her as skill ups for the other ones in my opinion. Now the last but not least, we have the water one, which is Haonani, and the first skill is fissure, immobilizes people. So just like the light one, it has that same kit, and then it has the Mana Kiai though, which is the defense buff with haste buff. So this one's actually not horrible. If I were to actually go ahead and rank all of the Tiki girls from like top to worst, I would say that the best one is probably the nature one. Okay, let's be honest. Nature one, you can use it in 5v5 PvP. It has a really solid kit, and it's just overall a really great unit. The second place winner, I would say, goes to the light one because it has that immobilization on the second skill, and then going down from there, third is dark, fourth is water, and fifth is nature. Okay, so hopefully this helps you guys out in building your Tiki girls and which ones you can use for food, which ones you should actually keep. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and drop your comments down below, and there will be definitely more of these types of videos coming out very soon. Since we did the Tiki girls today, the next one that we'll be doing is going to be the basilisk, so stay tuned for that. If you guys don't know though, I am doing a giveaway this month. All you have to do to enter it is make sure you guys are subscribed and also comment on the video down below. If you actually comment on all of my videos throughout the month of July, you guys will be entered in that many times for the giveaway, so you have a much higher chance to win the more videos you comment on throughout the month, and it'll be a $100 giveaway, so can't pass that up, all right? But aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.